Jimmy had to come up. He was representing for you guys. Show him these guys. Oh yeah, he's a big fan. For you guys too.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
So.
What's going on? Good to see you.
Oh yeah, you too.
So yeah, Jimmy actually he's built our 164 horsepower Road Glide over there and the 130 horsepower one. So he's been spinning wrenches for us for a long time. But
oh yeah, super dope.
I am really impressed with what you guys have accomplished with your name and the branding. It's incredible. You guys are known nationwide. Everywhere I go, they're like, "Do you know East Coastin? Do you know East Coastin?" So you guys have really done.
Don't worry, we're getting on the other side too. As soon as we say we're from Connecticut, it's like, "Oh, dude, you ever go by the Kaplan, the museum?" Like, hell yeah.
So we're thrilled that you're here in Connecticut with us, and I'm really excited about this event. And we probably can't release the video talking about where it's going to be until I get the contract. But
bleep it out, man.
Stay tuned.
This to be more of like a festival than anything. It's going to be a 3-day event: Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. You can camp over for free. It's a beautiful track. I don't know if you guys have been there before, up to Thompson, but it's.
Yeah.
Have you been on the drift pad?
We've been there before, yeah.
Okay, cool. Did you get to do a show there? Or?
We did shows at what was the other one? Waterford Speedball.
Yeah, Waterford, but I've been up to Thompson before.
Yeah, we haven't done any shows up there, but just at Waterford.
Yeah. So I guess Waterford's an option too, but I really hope we can get into Thompson.
Thompson's bigger.
Thompson's better.
Yeah,
I think.
it's beautiful.
Waterford, the speedball is cool, but Thompson has like the track, the big parking lot. They have the skid pad, so it's
Like the skid pad is it made out of different material than the racetrack? Or is it a different type of concrete? It's got to be pretty smooth, right?
Yeah, it's got to be smooth, especially with the drift car stuff. And too, they won't worry, but they're not worried. A lot of the tracks that we had problems with booking shows is obviously they don't want us burning up the track. That's the whole deal.
That's what he said.
So they want to put us on a drift spot, drift pad, and go from
as long
there.
as you're not doing a burnout in one spot.
That's the only thing they requested, because they said they have the drifter cars, and when they catch the hole, it breaks the rim. So they're hoping that you guys would police your group and make sure that nobody burns a hole through the tar. So otherwise, they won't let us back next year. I'd like this to be an annual thing in between Americade in Laconia. We'll be at both events with our transporter, displaying the new Buells and the Starks and the gas gases and all that stuff. So we're definitely doing that. The event, the whole idea is the Drifter Cross thing. Their event is maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we'll have the track for 2 days. So, and you're really good friends with Alex, right?
I talked to him a little bit. We haven't locked anything in for sure.
Okay.
But we were definitely down. We're going to be there more than likely, obviously,
I talked to him last
participate.
Night. He was talking like you guys are good friends. So.
Yeah, we were hanging out in Kentucky. He mentioned it to me. I know you guys were working on dates. Nothing was set in stone yet.
But
we're definitely down. Yeah. We're going to, as long as we don't have anything going on, we have like a bunch of shows booked leading up to that because we're doing a big event. You came last year at the Hill Climbs in Laconia.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
Yeah.
There was 6,000 people there.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get within 10 feet, like 10 people. Like the fence was right there. I couldn't get within 10 people in.
I guess they had 6,000 tickets.
It was
They
insane.
sold them all out. They had to let like a couple thousand people in for free. So there was even more than that.
It looked like more than 6. If I had to guess, I'd say 15,000.
Yeah,
to be honest
crazy.
with you. It was totally insane.
That event's grown into something awesome.
It is.
They're working on bleachers, this year, so it'll be pretty cool.
You should put a knobby on one of these diners and see if you can make it over the top.
So we're gonna probably send up one of those new Nightsters. We got Harley got us some new Nightsters, so we're gonna try to send one of those up there.
They sponsored you, so you guys are sponsored by corporate Harley-Davidson now. Am I right? Sounds like
a
sponsorship to me.
Yeah, basically more of a partnership.
They just gave you some $10,000 bikes, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
burn them
over
up.
10 grand.
See what they do.
How many did you get?
Two.
Do you share them as a group or?
Yeah, we're gonna whatever crazy content we want to do with it, we're down.
Cool.
But we're gonna rip them at. We have some shows in Daytona for Bike Week. We're gonna be at the Harley Footprint at Speedway.
Yeah.
So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're gonna be doing stunt shows.
Awesome.
We'll be racing the Nightsters in between.
Awesome. Yeah, if you could text us, he's gonna be there
cool.
filming. So we're pumped. We're really excited about Daytona. Not that we're counting down the days, but it's 24 days till we leave.
I know. we can't wait. Obviously, you guys know it's miserable here. It's fucking freezing.
I have a calendar. I'm like 24. Don't kill anybody. 23. So is this tough? This business sucks up here this time of year. You know, I got a snowmobile jacking out for a reason. You know.
I know. It sucks.
Yesterday we were able to hop on the bikes a little bit.
We were breaking balls about possibly riding up here yesterday, but it was like as soon as we got on the road, it was windy as shit. Like we ain't making it all the way up there.
It's brutal. You got to have snowmobile gear like I do because we ride almost every day here. Matter of fact, these are these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bikes I have to ride tomorrow for the videos. Every week it's 7 to 10 bikes, so it's a tough job, you know. So hey, these Nightsters, have you seen the videos? Cruzy Originals is doing on them. Yeah, I guess they came out with a pipe and all kinds of.
They got some cool stuff. So I've been FaceTiming him breaking bike balls back and forth. The Thrash and Supply guys, they got too, so they're going back and forth. So it's cool. Everybody's getting some knowledge on them. Like completely different bikes from what Harley's normally puts out. So
have you got a chance to ride the bikes yet?
Oh
yeah, we have
them on the ice a couple weeks ago.
Oh, you have them? Oh man, is that on video? I gotta see that.
Yeah, we got a YouTube video on it.
It's on your channel. What's the name of your channel?
East Coastin Crew.
East Coastin Crew, guys, check it out, man. These guys are the next, well, they are the big thing in stunt riding on the East Coast, but not just East, they're on the West Coast too. So stay tuned for some killer content they're going to be coming out with. So what was it like on the ice? Did you stud the tires?
Honestly,
if you did it right, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
We had a couple bikes that were like.
Yeah, we try to do like the, what do they call it, the coal cutters, like the regular screws.
Yeah.
Like the dirt bikes, they were mint. We put them on the Harley, did you turn the bars? The bike is just going straight.
Plus it snowed that day too, so there was too
So there was a couple inches of snow on the ice, and that made it a little tough. But the good studded tires were fine.
We had those big ones like the Canadian, what were they called?
The Chisel M44 chisels.
Yeah, so we put those on there and they were super grippy.
So
To send you guys the message, I had an 18-inch rear setup, and I have a 21-inch front with Canadians.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys already ripped it. Like,
Yeah, the only thing that sucked with those, they were so like good in the ice that you couldn't drift or do anything.
Like you go to do a burnout, dude, just as soon as you dump the clutch, it would dig you down like 2-3 inches. It was crazy.
Yeah.
snow cones.
Yeah. It was cool though.
yeah, I heard that they're the next big thing in stunt riding for Harley products. It's like the replacement of the dinosaur.
Yeah, we're gonna try it out, so we'll see.
What's your initial impressions? Do you think? I know you're sponsored by Harley, so don't candy coat it. What's the truth there?
It's not the everyday dyno, but like it's something you could buy, you could wheel it in bone stock if you really wanted to.
Yeah, we took them. We rolled them out of the dealership fine.
Like normal suspension and everything. It's not like what are they called, like the soft tails and stuff. It's just it's something different that stunts.
And they're warranted too, so it doesn't void your
Yeah.
warranty.
If you go to if you go to Freedom, they've got the forever warranty too. So if you buy it there.
Everybody's been sleeping on the Nightster. Like no one until Cruise the Originals got one. Like I didn't even know that it might. I walked by it in the dealership, never gave it a second thought.
Even though I had a Pan America, so like I ripped that thing around like the adventure bike, and it's super cool. It absolutely rips, and I didn't even know it's basically the same motor that's in the Pan America is in that.
It is.
So dude, we hopped on it like first, second, third gear. Dude, you're doing a roll and burnout, thing flies. Like they're fast. Yeah.
Nice. Have you done any mods on yours yet?
We haven't gone crazy. We're gonna keep them stock, like we said, for Daytona to race them around, like just show like dude, bone stock, like right out of the box. This is what they can
pipes
do.
and everything?
Yeah, stock everything. We just want to
cool.
show what they could do, and then we're gonna go crazy with them.
Yeah. So the event on the 7th and 8th, Alex is going to do a round of the Drifter Cross Series, which is really cool. So you guys can compete in that, and of course put on your show and invite whoever you want. You can have thousands of people there. And then on Monday we got a track day. So we actually have some instructors that are going to be there. If you've never been on a track, I'm sure you guys have. But there's going to be this guy named Moto Mike that is really knowledgeable and runs. What's the name of the school? He runs Fishtail. He's one of the instructors there, and we're going to have something similar to what they don't. Fishtail's up north. They don't come within 2.5 hours of us. So we want to do it right here in Connecticut. So if you have any friends that want to get out on the track on their bagger or on a Harley and try it out,
It's pretty sick.
you're invited. So
That sounds like fun.
and you can camp. I'm going to be there with the transporter on Thursday night. I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, and Sunday night too. So you can camp over there, and we're looking to have a band on Saturday night too,
Be sick.
which should be really cool.
Oh yeah.
So, and it's close to home. So
That's
it'll be a
nice.
great
It's
thing.
always nice to be close to home.
Yeah. That's why we love Laconia so much. Obviously, it's like the hometown deal. I mean, it's only 2-3 hours away.
Yeah, it's good.
Where do you guys stay when you go up to Laconia?
We rent the house, but we're right outside in Guilford. Like we used to stay right in Laconia, but we were at the end of Weirs Beach. We rented like basically a 3-family house over there. It's like a huge like high-rise house over there. And like everybody leaving Weirs Beach would see our trailer drunk doing massive Brownson neighborhoods like, get them out. So we couldn't even, but then everybody would stop. So it's like, dude, as soon as the bars close at 2 a.m, everybody's just doing burnouts in front of our Airbnb. I'm like, dude, go. But yeah, now we're in Guilford, so it's cool, right outside town.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what inspired you guys to come up with the East Coastin moniker and start this thing? And how long have you been doing it?
I mean, we've been riding
Like
together
10 years
since like
on Harleys, but like
2014.
13.
Yeah, 2012, probably 2012, 2013 dirt bikes, especially all of us.
You guys known each other for a long time?
The whole time, yeah.
Like I've known
The whole
since
time.
middle school.
Yeah, same with Jesus.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Lifelong friends, man.
Oh yeah, we
What
grew
a-
up
what a
literally
cool-
riding BMX bikes, hopped on dirt bikes together, and then my dad was in a bike club forever, so I was one of the first ones to get a Harley. I had like 8 hangers, and I figured out you could wheelie it around. And I was like, oh shit, this is the move. So then slowly everybody, like I got a regular Dyna, then these guys rode my Wag Lily, then we all started getting Dynas and stuff, and it just turned into
You guys kind of started the trend, basically.
There was like nothing we couldn't wheel.
Yeah.
We were wheeling anything.
We never even started to start a game for ourselves. We just did it because it was fun.
Yeah.
We had hobbies to go out and ride with our friends and stuff.
What year did you come up with the name East Coastin?
2015 it started.
been 10 years.
Yeah. So we basically the stunt riding that we were doing, like obviously like way out west, it's like the Harley wheelie thing has been around forever, but they were like basically hopping on the highway and like riding a regular wheelie, like a power wheelie on the highway.
Yeah.
And then some guys were dropping back and stuff, but they weren't doing like the dirt bike style where you're touching the ground and taking your hands off or doing all this wild stuff.
It's unbelievable.
So we rode dirt bikes forever, and like obviously in New Haven we used to go to like the tracks and stuff. where my shop is like super industrial area. So we were like riding the street a bunch. So we just took the dirt bike style, hopped on the Harley, and we were touching the ground, scraping, people were going crazy.
That's
and then we were
awesome.
calling it Coastin. So that's when the whole deal was we were from the East Coast and we could coast. So it was like dropping back to coast, and that's where it came from.
So 10 years in. How old are you guys?
I'm 27.
27.
Turning 28 this week.
Me and him are 29, so we're 2 years older.
So about to hit the big 3-0, right?
Yeah. in Daytona.
I'm about to hit the big 6-0 in April, so I'm going to be a grandfather, but it's so cool. It blows me away. I've been going to Daytona since 1990, every year since I was 25. And what you guys have done in your peers, also on West Coast and everything, is remarkable.
Yeah.
The whole level that you've taken riding to, putting your foot under the peg and 12 o'clock, and you have to cut in some footage of them doing this and touching the ground while you're doing it. You know, when we were your age, if you could pop it. No one even did wheelies on a Harley at all when I was your age 30 years ago, except for Evel Knievel. And that was about it, you know.
Yeah. He was
So
the man.
and some of the flat track guys, and you guys have just created a whole new sport. And now the drifter cross, they were talking about maybe doing it with two rides. Since Thompson is such a big track, beep, you have to beep that out. They were talking about doing two riders at once, which I think would be sick.
So that's why I told them that when I did the event in Daytona, it's fun because we didn't have that much area. I was like, dude, if you did it like bracket racing, like how Monster Jam does it, they do two trucks. It's still time trial, but it's way cooler to race against two guys, like side by side. That's where it's sick.
So did I hear you say that you might be hill climbing one of these nightsters? Is that,
Yeah, that's the
that would
goal.
be sick.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just do what we can to these things, beat them and see how long they last. For.
Yeah.
Basically all we got, yeah.
Run them through the paces. It'd be cool.
So far they've been doing good. I mean, started doing rolling burnouts as soon as we took them out of the dealership. And just,
Yeah, we rode them in the parking lot at the dealership once.
So you guys are the R&D department in quality control for Harley-Davidson.
Yeah.
If it survives you guys, it'll take anything.
Yeah.
Where do you see it going from here? I mean, you got the merchandise sales, you got your YouTube, your Instagram, your TikTok, all your social medias are cranking.
Just like tomorrow, we don't know what it's going to go into.
Yeah.
We just kind of go with the flow. You know, we just
Keep it.
Yeah, I mean, if there's
it's
something we can
come
do,
up with new
but,
things.
yeah, come up with new things, just do it, and just I guess create a living off of it because we love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like from when we were younger, we first did it. Like I don't think we ever thought that it would get to this point. We're just literally having fun.
Yeah. And like,
And like I think like that's what it's always going to continue.
even down to the merchandise.
Don't take it too serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know?
Even in the very beginning when we were doing merchandise, like people, the only reason why we even did shirts, everybody was like, dude, you guys, like, we came up with the name, and then everybody was like, yo, we want shirts, we want shirts. We were just selling shirts out, like we drove a school bus from like Sturgis, Daytona, Laconia, like back and forth cross country, we were going to California with it, and there was like 5 or 6 of us, so we were just selling t-shirts, pay for fuel to get us to the next deal. Like we never really, like we were looking to make money, but it was just like basically just to keep the good time
I
rolling.
think everyone that follows us is the ones who like told us what to do with our company.
Yeah, they were like yelling. I was like, dude, you guys.
Yo, do t-shirts. Yo, do stickers. Do this. Like,
We built the business backwards. We came up with the like. Obviously, we built a crazy brand and name, but we didn't sell anything or push it to make any money in the very beginning. So we like turned it around.
Make a movie of this journey you're talking about. You guys starting off riding BMX bikes together, and then MX, and then riding street bikes like dirt bikes. And,
Yeah.
It's definitely a cool
you're
story about
Traveling
it.
in the
Yeah.
bus, it's a really
Definitely
cool
not
story.
a business plan. Just,
Not at all. Yeah.
The best
what was your
ideas
business
are.
plan?
I don't know.
Yeah, just did it.
We
What's
winged
the
it.
business plan?
Yeah.
Just have fun.
It's been a wild ride.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's kind of crazy talking about it. It's been 10 years since we started doing all this. My first Daytona bike week, I wasn't even 21 yet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We were
Same with Sturgis. We would go to Sturgis, and we were the only. Me and my other buddies, we were the only ones 21s. These 2 guys weren't 21. We would have to go in the front, make a big thing, and they would sneak in the side, and we couldn't even get in at the bars in Laconia or any of them, all of them.
That's awesome.
we were 19
So where are you guys based out of?
Right in New Haven.
Yeah.
New Haven. So you've lived there, born and raised New Haven?
They're right out.
all of us are right outside.
Yeah, right inside New Haven. Like,
He's
I was
been-
born in New Haven, lived in a town over East. There's a lot of havens around there.
Yeah.
But
Haven, East
all the
Haven,
towns are
West
small.
Haven,
They're all, we're not. None
It's all
of us are.
connected.
None
We
of
say
us
New
are more
Haven
than
County
10
pretty
minutes.
much. You know?
So where do you guys get to practice?
Our shop's in like an industrial area, so like after hours we have like.
There's just a bunch of service roads that no one cares. Like we basically we call it the strip, and like super. Everybody knows like from the Instagram videos. Also, it's like right next to 95. It's so crazy over there.
Or the backyard. We got really good.
So I heard you had an event where like 10,000 people showed up or something like that.
All right, New Haven city leaders and the organizers of a motorcycle gathering that's set for the weekend, they're at odds this evening.
So the city says this is not permitted. The organizers of what's called the East Coastin event say, guess what? It's happening anyway.
East Coast in 2021, New Haven, Connecticut. We're here, baby. We're live.
Not bad, not bad. got a little out of hand, and are you still able to do those kind of events there or no?
So that was our 5th annual party. We started those like 2016. So
Yeah.
2016, 2017. We were having, basically it started out like we were traveling around doing stunt shows all over the country, like dealerships would pay us to come out.
Yeah.
But we couldn't really do a lot in our hometown because like, obviously there's no bike weeks over here, so not really going on. So we would like basically call it a free show. Like you come to our shop, free food, free everything, come buy a t-shirt, watch the stunt show, just to give back to everybody that supported us over the years.
Yeah.
And it started out just as I don't know, 200-300 people, like our close friends. Then it was like next year's like 1,000 people. Then it was like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Then like the last year, 21, I got in some trouble. Sal got in some trouble. But we had like 10,000 people come. So it took over this our whole industrial park, our whole shop. It was pretty wild.
Wow.
All the local businesses were always cool with it, though. Nobody had a problem because nobody was disrespectful.
Sure.
We were parked in certain areas. It was a good time.
The
Even like
registers
New
are
Haven
all
Bay-
weekend long, I'm sure. You know, selling
Yeah.
fuel and food and
Oh yeah, we
bars.
kill it.
Hotels
they
were
kill
booked
it.
for 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, the entire
Every
weekend.
hotel within like 5 miles, 10 miles was completely sold out.
All the like Laconia and Daytona, they survive off the bike weeks. You know,
Yep.
the area
That's what
business.
Well, that's what we were just aiming to. That's why I kind of had a falling out with my local mayor because he didn't really agree with me. Yours probably we had no issue. He came in office. It was just a piss and match back and forth. But we were cool with the police department, cool with everybody. They bust in all these cops that day and like brought, like they're after me and Sal right now for a civil suit. They want me to pay for the cops overtime. So it's just like just a battle back and forth. But they insist they needed all these police. But the day of the event, the only arrest was me. So like nobody even got arrested.
You got a good attorney?
Yeah, we're in a legal, basically a civil suit still, but
Yeah.
the criminal side's over with for now.
Good, good.
Pay and play.
Yeah,
It comes down to. We're paying a lot.
yeah. If
Not to cut in on this, but something I think that should be noted is you guys, you know, with the toy drives and stuff, what you do for the kids is I think is so cool.
oh yeah,
Oh,
pretty
yeah, we always
sure.
try to give back whatever we
Yeah, for
can.
sure, absolutely.
Yeah, touch on that. What exactly does that entail?
So the toy drive, we've been doing it annually for like, what, 5 years now?
Well, there's our fourth one. This will be our 5th one coming up this
Coming up
year.
this year will be the 5th one. We just, like I said, we wanted to give back a little bit. Once you go out in for yourself, you always want to try to contribute to your local areas and everything like that. So started a toy drive, and it's just grown the last 5
Yeah, it's
years.
insane.
So
We
get
fill
those
our
toys,
whole.
we usually donate to like somewhere local in New Haven, and yeah, just give back to the community.
Yeah, this
We have-
donated to, I forgot what it was
It
called.
was the Yale New Haven toy closet.
Yeah,
So
the toy closet.
That's
so
awesome.
when, like, for the children's hospital.
yeah, any kid that gets released from the hospital, you receive a toy. So they've been in the hospital for however long. As soon as you get on a release, you go in the cabinets, pick out whatever toy you want.
So we filled our 24
And it's not just us that are giving to you. You know, we have a lot of great people from our area that just support us and bring a toy every year.
We have a huge turnout.
Yeah,
So.
huge turnout.
If you guys want to be a part of it next year, let us know for sure. We love,
absolutely, yeah.
That's one that as big as we could possibly make it. Like we love doing that. It's like
That's
super
cool.
sick.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
So if somebody wants to get started in stunt riding, they want to be like these Coastin guys, and they haven't done it before, what do you recommend? What's the best bike? Is it the 01 Dyna, the 02 Dyna, or go get one of those new Nicers? How does somebody get their feet wet?
I always say if you were just learning to stunt ride, you never want to go start off really big.
Yeah.
Because that break. You know?
And nobody wants to buy a $10,000 bike and slide that fucker down the road.
Start out
So-
on a dirt bike?
Yeah, we tell everybody, go get a Grom, go get a Z400, something with you got a foot brake, put that foot in the bar, learn that back brake before you get on something that's going to hurt you.
Well, it's always easy because you have a little bit more balance. You can get the fundamental of the back brake, and then you figure it out, and then you go to a two-wheel bike and just kind of go from there and grow on each thing.
Guys, let's take a walk into the museum. It's a little noisy in here. Have you guys all been here before?
These guys need the full tour.